So I was asked if I could make up a survival kit that was budget friendly. A lot of people don't have a lot of money to put into a good day pack survival kit that they could use to control their core temperature, keep them hydrated, and also to help them get rescued. Now, I did a video on how to make a survival kit that negates survival. And what that means is, if you have the gear and the skill set, a potential survival situation for one person may only be an inconvenience to yourself if you have the gear and the skill set. Well, I've put this kit together just to show some cheaper options than my other one. These here are still proven pieces of gear, and it's a very cheap way to make a survival pack that can control the areas that you may need. First, I started with a backpack. This one here is a 42-liter backpack. Now, many people carry smaller packs. It's up to you. It's according on the gear that you want. This here weighs roughly right around 10 pounds, but it carries so much that can help with my needs. This also is a waterproof, very highly water resistant anyhow backpack. That's what I started with because I want my gear to stay dry. So on the outside of my pack, we're going to start. I have 1 liter of water here that I'm drinking from, and also it's good to carry 1 liter of water for backup. I have that in a stainless steel container where if I drink this, I can gather more water and purify it so I can keep on drinking water. So I'm going to start with this front pouch here. Open that up. What I have in here is a compass, also a first aid kit. First aid kit, very valuable out here, as you know. And direction, being able to find my way out, very important as well. So that's what I have in my first pouch here. Second pouch. First off, I have a folding saw here. You can pick these up very cheap. This one I got out of the Apoca box. This one is the Mora Spark. Has a ferro rod in the back. Mora makes a very nice medium to small duty knife, and they're rather inexpensive as well. This one here is the SOL double heat sheet. I have used this so many times for shelters, for wrapping around myself. It's just a very tough and very nice survival style blanket. Now this stretches, and I don't find it tears as easy as the Mylar. So really like this product here. Also have some survival tabs. It's good to carry. You can put in whatever you like, but it's good to carry a 24-hour type of bag for food. Food helps with morale, it helps with mental clarity, and also it just gives you energy to keep going and be able to keep that positive attitude, which is very important. In this bag here, I have multiple lengths of paracord as well as bank line for constructing shelters and so on. Cordage is very useful out here, as you know. In here is a fire kit. Now there's many different fire kits you can have. These little blocks here with a lighter, a couple lighters. This here is a great fire starter. You can buy them right at a dollar store, barbecue section. These here burn for a long time, so easy fire. Light one of them up, throw your kindling on top, and you got your fire. Also, your flame source, either a lighter, matches, ferro rod, whichever you prefer. I have multiple in here, but that one type of fire starter is awesome. In here, very important item as well. I've got a handheld light, and I also have a headlamp. These are both through night, and extra batteries. Both of these lights take AA batteries, and that's why I carry these, because they take the same style battery, and I have extra batteries. So that's what I have in here. I've got lighting, cordage, some food, fire kit. This here is shelter and also helps with regulate my core temperature, a knife, and a saw. In the main compartment here, I'll unzip this. I have rain protection. This is a pants and a jacket for rain protection. Very important. Also, I have a toque, warm pair of mittens, wool socks, and a wool sweater. So having extra clothing can make all the difference as well. You may come out and it's warm, later on it gets cooler. This here can really help with keeping your core temperature regulated. This here is a 6x8 tarp. I got this at the dollar store. This one, when I bought it, was $3, and it's a heavy duty tarp. Used it many times for many shelters over the years. It's a poly tarp, it's waterproof, windproof, and it's rugged. Very important. I have it in this bag. It's lightweight, very compact. That there's my shelter, but I also have that survival blanket. And then the last piece of kit that I carry that has really improved my chances out here. This one here is a sleeping bag that's rated for 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit. And if I can't get a fire going and it does not go below those temperatures, this here can keep me alive. If I fall down, I can't get firewood, I twisted an ankle and such, I can throw this on the ground. Boo! Almost fell over. I can throw this on the ground, crawl inside this on top of it, and this here can keep me warm. As long as it doesn't rain. If it rains, I can just throw it over top me, the other end of this and such, to somewhat keep me dry or keep me dry. So there's many things you can do, but carrying a sleeping bag, this here weighs very little. It was very inexpensive. I got this on sale for like 17 bucks at Home Hardware many years ago. I've used it lots, and adding this to my kit increased my chances by a lot. You don't always get a fire. You don't always get, you know, the resources to make a fire and so on. Carrying a compact, lightweight bag can be a real lifesaver. So when you look at this, there is not a whole lot here. There's some larger items that takes up space, but I've got some extra clothing and rain protection. I've got core temperature covered, and core temperature is utmost important. Most people perish within 24 hours due to exposure, not being able to maintain their core temperature. And that is very important, one of your most important. Water, you can last days without that, but having that extra liter can make a huge, huge difference. Because if you have the food and water, you're not thirsty and hungry, you can keep that positive attitude. Also very important, people that start thinking negative and don't keep that positive attitude, they can do things that can actually worsen the situation. So very important to bring the gear that's going to keep that positive attitude. Having a tarp for shelter, it's so much faster to set up a shelter to get you out of the rain or the wind. I have practiced primitive skills for a lifetime now, making natural shelters that are wind and waterproof and so on. But they take time and resources. You don't always have that. So I hope this kit here, it does cost a little bit, but a good kit's going to. This here is all budget gear and can help. So hope this helps some folks and gives them some ideas. And I want to thank you for watching. Take care. All the best. Oh, and it hurts to sit down that way for a long time. I'm getting old.